bought a diploma, and her parents thought that they had this wonderfully successful young daughter.
Right.
Happened, like we just started going out. Well, saying that we were going out, but I didn't really get to see him much.
Let's talk about that. Why didn't you get the chance to see him much?
What would drive a young woman to arrange the murder of her own parents? That was the shocking question Canadians found themselves asking after a brutal double shooting in an otherwise quiet town of Toronto. Jennifer Pan seemed to have it all: loving parents, a comfortable home, and every chance to succeed. So what went wrong? How did this studious daughter become the architect of such a horrific crime against her family? It was a case that exposed secrets behind closed doors in one immigrant community. Within one of those neat houses on a pleasant street lived the Pan family. Vietnamese immigrants Beach Ha Pan and Hue Han Pan had settled in Canada to build a new life and provide opportunities for their children. Their daughter Jennifer seemed to be growing under their watchful care. A studious child, she earned top grades at school and avoided the troubles that trapped some other teens. Her parents had high hopes their daughter would go on to a successful career in the medical field. In the bottom, Jennifer was angry. She felt trapped by her parents' high expectations. They pressured her so much it made her want to break free. She started keeping secrets from them. She told lies so she could get away from their control. After high school in 2004, Jennifer enrolled in a pharmacy program at Seneca College. That made her parents happy. But Jennifer didn't really want to be a pharmacist. She dropped out after only 1 year. But she lied to her parents that she was still taking the classes. Jennifer wanted more freedom, so she started secretly dating Daniel Wong. Her old-fashioned parents believed she should concentrate on her studies and not on boys. However, Daniel became Jennifer's way out, showing her a social life her parents wouldn't approve of. They kept their relationship hidden for 2 years. Then, in 2008, they chose to live together. It felt perfect. Living away from her parents' watchful eyes, Jennifer could truly live the way she wanted. But secrets always come out eventually. Jennifer's parents found out she had been lying about school and work. They were furious. They gave her an ultimatum: break up with Daniel right away and move back home, or they would disown her completely. Jennifer was scared of their anger. She felt she had no choice but to leave Daniel. She moved back into her parents' house. Living with her parents again, Jennifer was furious. She was an adult now, but they still controlled her like a child. They monitored her text messages and screened her phone calls. She had to be home by 10 p.m. every night. As Jennifer's 24th birthday neared, she felt hopeless. She didn't want to spend the rest of her life as a prisoner obeying her parents. Her unhappiness turned to dreams of escaping, then dreams of revenge, dreams of murder. Jennifer was very upset with her parents. She believed they had destroyed her relationship with Daniel and took away her chance to be free. On the internet, she searched for ways to harm them and even spoke to some mysterious people about this idea. However, she was uncertain if she could actually carry out such a plan. The answer came in the form of Daniel Wong. Still friends after their breakup, Daniel introduced Jennifer to a man named Lenford Crawford. For the right price, Crawford knew people who could do jobs, no questions asked. Here was Jennifer's chance to put her murderous thoughts into action. She offered Crawford $10,000 to have her parents killed. Cold cash for cold-blooded murder. Crawford enlisted two men he knew from time in prison: David Milvaganam and Eric Carty. Desperate for money, they agreed to carry out Jennifer's lethal request. The plan was set in motion. On November 8, 2010, Jennifer would trick her parents into staying home, then text the hitmen to attack. She spent the day acting normally, giving no hint of the horror about to unfold. That evening, after a family dinner, Jennifer said goodnight to her unsuspecting parents. As they relaxed downstairs, she texted the hitmen, "It's a go." Leaving the house, Jennifer went to wait at a nearby park while her parents were executed. In the darkness, Milvaganam and Carty approached the quiet bedroom dressed in black, faces covered with ski masks. Gaining entry through the unlocked basement door, the two hitmen descended the stairs. There they encountered Jennifer's mother, Beach Ha Pan. Beach Ha looked up in shock as the murderers started shooting. 3 bullets hit her helpless body. Fatally injured, she collapsed to the floor. Hearing gunshots, Jennifer's dad, Hui Han, ran to see what was happening. He also came face to face with the armed killers. A single gunshot went through Hui's neck as he turned to run away. The two hitmen ran off into the night.
Still broken, and I heard shots like pops. I don't know what's happening. I'm tied upstairs. I'm okay. My dad just went outside screaming.
They thought they had finished their grim work. Neighbors rushed over when they heard the noise. They found Hui still alive, blood pouring from the wound in his neck. "My daughter knows everything," he told police before being taken to the hospital. When police got to the Pan home, they found Jennifer outside, hysterical. She said she had just gotten home and discovered her parents shot. But soon there were holes in her story. Jennifer said masked intruders had tied her up. She said they had killed her parents before escaping, but Jennifer had no marks or injuries from being tied up. The evidence inside the house also didn't match her story. The house wasn't raided, nothing was stolen, nothing of value was even touched. As investigators questioned Jennifer, she broke down under the pressure. She confessed that she had planned the hit on her parents. Daniel Wong and the two hitmen were arrested along with Jennifer. In 2011, she was convicted of first-degree murder for her role in plotting her parents' deaths. The judge imposed the maximum penalty, life in prison with no chance of free, for 25 years.
So you tell me what's a pistol and what's a revolver. Which one has
Okay.
the round part?
I would think that the revolver has the ones that the bullets go around.
Okay.
He criticized Jennifer for planning the evil act and not caring about human life. Jennifer's case was covered widely in the national media. It revealed tensions in some immigrant families. Children were expected to always obey their parents, even if the parents were too strict. Disobeying was seen as shameful. Jennifer's deadly plot was an extreme reaction to her family's rigid rules and lies on both sides. Some saw Jennifer as a victim pushed too far. Others saw her as a manipulator who destroyed her family. Behind bars, Jennifer keeps saying she is innocent. She claims she only wanted her parents hurt, not killed. But prosecutors say the evidence shows she coldly planned to have them murdered. She wanted freedom and inheritance money. Despite trying to appeal multiple times, Jennifer is still in prison serving her sentence. She spends time mentoring other inmates, and she creates programs to give prisoners creative outlets. 10 years later, Jennifer Pan's case is still remembered in Canada as a shocking story of murdering one's own parents and a dysfunctional family. The tragic killing of Beach Ha Pan and attempted murder of Hui Han Pan still echoes through their community. It's a serious reminder that even pretty homes can hide dark secrets and terrible family conflicts. No matter how controlling parents may be, talking openly is her way forward, not violence. For unhappy young people everywhere, Jennifer Pan's story strongly warns that grudge can turn into deadly anger.